Baker's here with Kung Fu Vampire out of Omaha tonight.
Yeah.
Kind of a small show, but still, we love you here.
None of our shows are bad. This show is popping. I've heard it's bigger than most of the shows have been going on here lately. Omaha, what is wrong with you? Go out and support independent music. Tonight we're going to have fun, though. We got people out from Lincoln and all over, so.
Alright, well, let's get started. First off, Gathering of the Juggalos is coming up. You've been avid with going to the Gathering the past couple of years. Why aren't we seeing you on the bill?
I don't know. They forgot about me. I wasn't there last year either, so I have no idea. Juggalos, if you want to see me at the Gathering, you got to start hitting up Psychopathic and let them know like what's going on. Why is KFV not there? So I really don't know. I didn't push the issue. I got a lot of stuff to do when I get home anyways after this colossal long tour. We've been out since April, so I'm fine with it for this year. I wish I could be there to be with the family though.
We're definitely gonna miss you, that's for sure. Alright, kind of into newer stuff. What kind of new projects do you have coming up, or any kind of collabs with anybody? Anything in the works?
Yeah, so right now we're about to drop a video and single called Slice of Life, and it's a song I've been playing on this tour. It's brand new. I'm gonna drop it this month. It's June right now, and it should be out by the time you're watching this or any day now. Put a lot of work into it. It's a paranormal story. If you watch our videos, there's the story of the red box in 2 or 3 of those videos. Nightmare Walkin', I handed off to Tech 9 in that video. And in Love Bites, there's a Bat Boy who hands it off to me with a heart in it. We're releasing all these videos out of order, but they make a big story. It's gonna be a very lengthy process releasing all these, but this is another chapter of that story. And it's going to be our best video yet. The rest of this year we're going to be doing like HempCon, playing at the HempCon and a lot of the medical marijuana festivals, and releasing singles and a lot more videos. You're going to see a lot more videos. We put so much into the videos, we don't like to crank out crappy videos, you know, so that's why we don't do a lot of them, but you're going to see that change.
Alright. Anything we can expect between you and Twisted?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Alright.
we got a collab in the works. You never know, I could be on their next record. I was on Get Wasted Part 2, which isn't really a collab between us since it was like a big posse track, but if you heard me on there, I was the second to last guy. And you'll probably see them on my new album. We'll see.
Alright, so out of all of the songs that you have made over the years, which one means the most to you?
There's 2 that I like in particular. Go Away off Love Bites and The Dreamer off of Love Bites. Those 2 mean a lot to me. You know, they're Go Away is my struggle with a bunch of friends who had alcohol issues and drug issues and let that kind of shit cloud their mind and their judgment towards me and kind of hating on me and just being shitty people, you know. They went from being good people to shitty people because of alcohol. And The Dreamer basically just represents like my friend who was murdered in a love triangle a couple years ago. And that story's about him, and those songs just kind of transpose, and I was able to get those things off my chest really well in those songs. So, you know, those mean a lot to me.
Alright, we're going to take the focus off of your music. We have to know, Batman or Superman?
Batman all day. Come on.
Where did your name Kung Fu Vampire come from?
It's a crazy story. Long story. Chilling in the backyard, in the year 2000. 2 of my buddies talking about doing a Kung Fu movie, talking about doing a vampire movie. And they kind of just looked at me and they were like, man, that name fits you. And I was going to name the next album that. I had a different band name back then. We were going to name the album the Kung Fu Vampire Satire. And it was going to be this whole themed album with Asian beats and gothic beats and stuff. Once I started working on that project, I just felt like, man, I'm the Kung Fu Vampire. You know, like this is a name that I feel represents my life, the balance, the importance of balance and yin and yang energy. And there was so much stuff that spoke to my heart with the name Kung Fu Vampire, and I just kind of rolled with it, and that's been it ever since.
All right. Last question. How long does it take you to get ready for a show?
It doesn't take me anything.
When you do the face paint. Come on.
When I was doing face paint, which I haven't done in over 4 years. People don't know this. People think I just stopped doing it on this tour.
Has it really been that long?
It's been that long.
Wow.
Yeah. Here's the story about it, man. I was painting my face, and different than Juggalos, sometimes you see some pictures with me with like white, but really I was doing like a pale thing. I was doing pale and pale hands and, you know, shaved head and huge goatee, which I wore my whole life. And I just recently stopped doing that a couple years ago. But when I met Juggalos, I came out around the corner on my first tour in 2010, and I was like, wow, everybody paints their face. I'm like, I didn't know about that. I didn't know what Juggalos were prior to like, oh, you know, 6 or something. And so to find out there was this whole culture, and I had so much respect for the culture that I didn't want to be like, okay, I'm going to keep painting my face and join this culture. It's like, no, I'm going to join this culture and I'm just going to be me. Now I'm not going to paint and I'm just going to do me. And so that was one aspect of why I stopped doing it. The other aspect is I was kind of, you know, it was out of respect, but I was kind of tired of spending 45 minutes, to answer your question, hour, getting ready before the show, and then another 20 or 30 getting it off after, instead of hanging out with family, hanging out with ninjas at shows. And that kind of felt like, man, all these people came to hang out, came to show us love. I want to show them love and kick it with them and sign autographs and do all that. And just was irritating doing that before and after. I wanted to show people the real me right away and just say, hey, you know, I respect Juggalos. I have a huge Hatchet Man tattoo on my leg. I don't even have a lot of tattoos. And out of respect for them, I decided, you know what, I'm going to just do my thing, and I think they'll still like me, and here I am today, still not painting. So
Awesome.
There's a lot of people that actually talk about your Hatchet Man tattoo. Is there any way that we can see that real quick?
yeah. There it is. Bam.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Fabulous. All right, well, we want to say thank you for the shout out on Periscope. That was pretty cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
We weren't expecting that.
Periscope.
so-
Follow us on Periscope. Kung Fu Vampire. Easy, fun, awesome, behind the scenes, dope shit. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good show tonight.
All right.